What is up? Alright, what is happening, Rising Up family? Alright, making this video this late at night. I think it's about 11 p.m. Purely, this video is being put out at this time just because I want to stay relevant. And I want to be relevant to the fact that on this day, August 28th, in 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. gave a speech on this day, and that speech was his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, okay? It called for an end to racism within our nation, and it also called for equality among the races, and equality specifically in the workforce, okay? People had a hard time obtaining jobs, especially if they were black Americans. And it was a time when racial division / accompanying tension was at an all-time high. And some might even argue that, right now, August 28th, 2019, today, those racial tensions are still present, okay? I always wanted to remain, kind of keep this channel non-political, but honestly, we can't help it all the times. And because we live in some strange times, and history tends to repeat itself. And, it's 2019 here. Martin Luther King Jr. has passed. He certainly has existing family members, but, it's just once I became aware of the fact that this speech was given way back when in 1963, and here we are in 2019, and things really haven't improved all that much, I can't help but feel great sadness, and I can't help but ponder what Martin Luther King Jr. would have to say if he was still living, if he wasn't assassinated for his beliefs way back when. If you haven't listened to the "I Have a Dream" speech, you really owe it to yourself to give it a full listen. Because, here was a clergyman, here was a man of the people that was fighting for civil rights, okay? He wasn't the only civil rights activist, but he was one of the more profound civil rights activists. Here's a man that was jailed for his beliefs, okay? Here's a man that constantly tried to do the right thing and not, he didn't use his position, his favor, his platforms to ever talk about violence, okay? And he simply wanted all of us, and definitely black people, to be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And here it is, 2019, and people are still being judged for superficial things, such as the color of our skin, our appearances, our social statuses, where we rank in society, whether or not we have finances or not. In a perfect world, I can definitely see the late Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision clearly. And he had that vision so clearly defined that he created that speech, to urge us to stop this, this mediocrity, this hatred for no reason, simply because we're different. We instead should embrace the differences that we have, but we should also take note of what we have as far as similarities, okay? Everybody that's on this planet wants something better for themselves. We want to see this world prosper, unless you're just the type that wants to see the world plunge into chaos. If so, this channel is definitely for you. Okay? Because we should all be striving to improve ourselves in our personal and professional lives, and we should also seek to help out others. Okay? Whether it's a kind word offered, whether it's us actually taking a little bit more time and mentoring them on developing themselves, or what have you. And I certainly try to follow Martin Luther King Jr.'s beliefs and ideologies, okay? I too believe that we should be judged by the content of our character, okay? What kind of virtues are we carrying? What kind of virtues and ideologies do we believe in? Alright? Are we living by an example of those beliefs? Alright? So often we're judged before anyone truly gets to know us, the real us. And often, we as individuals put up our own mask. Okay? We build our own walls, pardon the pun. And we set up our own barriers because we are all striving to understand ourselves and our place in this world. And a lot of us do not allow others to get to know the real us, even amongst our family, even amongst our friends. I'm certainly not speaking on my own experiences, although I am, but I believe that's a common shared thing. Okay? So we're quick to judge others, and we're quick to judge ourselves. But if we want people to have respect for us, we have to conduct ourselves in a respectful manner, okay? And part of that is taking the time to be less judging on superficial aspects, but more judging on the content of somebody's character, okay? You should view everybody as an equal, all right? None of us are perfect. None of us know it all. A lot of us think we know things, but in reality, we don't know as much as we profess to, okay? I myself do not know everything, but what I will offer you is I will give you personal insights on how to be successful in your personal life and in the professional setting. And today's lesson is one that we all know, okay? It's 2019 here, and how much have we really embraced what Martin Luther King Jr. was trying to tell us, what he was trying to get us to think about, all right? A lot of us are quick to judge others, and I'm telling you to stop it. Stop it now. Change it now, all right? Especially on today. This man died for these beliefs. He was assassinated. He truly envisioned a world where people of all races, but where black children and white children would end the years of division and truly embrace each other, all right? And love each other as brothers, okay? And our children would be playing together, all right? I urge you guys to listen to Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech if you haven't ever listened to it, or revisit it. Take a little bit of time, especially on today, on the anniversary of this speech. Think about what this man died for. Think about what he was trying to instill, and conduct your life with that belief, all right? Stop judging people for superficial things and start judging them on the content of their character, all right? If you're a woman, you're looking for a partner. You can't understand why every past person you've dated turned out to be a butthead, okay, for lack of better terms. Well, maybe you haven't really been judging them for the content of their character, okay? Maybe they talk the talk, but they didn't walk the walk, okay? What were their deeds? What were the actions that they demonstrated? And that goes for, men, us men here. Think about the women that we've dated, all right? What was the true character, content that they held, all right? And how about other people within our daily lives? We're so quick to judge others by outwardly appearances or what we're wearing, to clothe our bodies or what we look like, that we forget what truly matters. And that's what I've been saying, folks, all right? I want to give just recognition to the man, Martin Luther King Jr., and what he stood for. And, it's years later, and I still believe that we have a long way to go before all of us truly feel like we are equal. But it starts with us, okay? It starts with me, and it starts with all you guys listening, all right? It's how we conduct ourselves in our day-to-day lives that's going to spell out success. Success on a personal level. Success in the professional level. All right? In all our interactions with people. Start embracing what truly matters. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. As always, if you feel touched and led, please share this video amongst your friends and families, because somebody really needs to hear this. There's somebody out there that needs to embrace Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision, his belief that we should judge people by the content of their character. All right? Thank you guys. Take care.